Hey, it's Coach Hunt. Welcome back to the Crown Era. This is your Crown Era. We use our intuition to have the best life ever. If you don't know who I am, I'm Coach Hunt. You can call me Angelina, and I'll support women in a holistic manner to have the best life ever, whatever that means for them. So, in this video, I want to remind you, and I want to give you this love reminder to know when you want to have something new, when you're ready to change. See, there's this gap. There's this gap that we usually have in between the old us and the new us, the old version versus the recreated version, or the version that we see, that we know, that's right there, just like right there, right there, right there. We know what it is. We feel her. We see her. I've had that dream that I had last night. I know that I am stepping into, I hate to say version, but a different identity, a new version, a new upgrade of who I am, just just in a way that is so strong that you have to grieve the old person. You have to grieve her. You have to say goodbye. You have to say thank you. You have to grieve with gratitude, is what I like to call it. Grieving with gratitude is so important because the old version of you is still going to be within you, just like your child self is still within you. You're going to carry all of those things with you. Nothing gets, mm, nothing dies per se, when it, meaning that it doesn't, no longer, is no longer available for you to receive. However, it can be transmuted, and you can unlearn some things and relearn some things and put back new stories of who you are and why you are in a place to shift and change energetically, so the things around you can manifest the way, or the in the way that you desire, even though it won't be 100% the way you see it. That's the one thing about spirit, about God, is that you have this vision, God gives you this vision, but it's just a little bit of it. You don't really understand all of it in its full capacity, and that's what makes, being on this playground fun, and exciting, and miraculous and miracleous, so to speak. Miracle-y, I don't know. But that's what makes it more. So knowing when to it's 3 ways, I wanna say, 3 ways to know when you need to stop looking at the old version of you and start moving forward into stepping into the new version of you, is when you acknowledge, 1, that you're in the middle, that you can see both versions, and you need to make a choice. Like, you really see both versions. You feel both versions. It's like being in a particular meditation, and you have 2 chairs, and in one chair, you're this version, and on the second chair, you're another version, and you're still trying to figure out which chair fits. You're like this energetic Goldilocks, and you know that one chair is just no longer comfortable for you. You can still sit in it, you can still feel it for a while, but it doesn't have the comfort and the excitement of the new chair. The new chair, it smells different, it feels different. You haven't quite found your spot. You don't know if you want your legs crisscross applesauce in it, or if you can be able to lean back in it, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? These are just metaphors, but knowing that you can see both is one way to know that it's time for you to move forward. And see, I believe that when you're in that crossroads, that's when a lot of the muddy thinking happens. The sloppy thinking, I should say. The sloppy thinking, where you keep going back and forth and you haven't quite made the decision yet. So that's one. The second thing is because one version is always calling you. It's like, come hither, come hither, come hither. And sometimes it's the old version because it wants to stay safe. It wants to stay in a certain pattern. And it wants to be like, well, we don't have to change yet. We don't have to do that yet. Over there, it's going to be a little hard and difficult. You're going to lose something, Technically, you're not going to lose anything. You're going to regenerate. You're going to grow. You're going to evolve. You're going to transmute, but you won't lose. We don't play the losing game here. We play the let go game, but not the losing game, because everything that is acquired stays with us at a soul level. And so when you get that come hither, that's another place and moment in your life where you know you're in between worlds, that you can see both sets of you, and you have to completely jump in and make a choice and don't look back. So that's number 2. Number 3 is that you get the evidence around you that something's different about you. The other day, which was it yesterday? What's today? I don't know. I think it was yesterday. Somebody saw me. They hadn't seen me in like maybe a week, maybe about 8 or 9 days. And they said, I see you. You looking different. You feeling different. Something is different about you. Your energy has changed. I know. They was like, and it was a he. He was like, I feel it. I feel it. And I was like, what you talking about? I'm still me. We was at the gym. I'm like, I'm still me. This and that, this and that. And then it took me, some time, literally today, to say, huh, I have changed. It is something different. I am between worlds. I know that I have not quite took the leap and jumped over here, or took the leap or jumped over there, whatever version that is that I want for myself. A lot of times I see multiple versions. There's like 2 or 3 of them that I can jump into. And I need to make the decision, or I desire to make the decision quickly and honestly, because God has so much for me. God has so much for you, that always providing choices for overflow. Where do you want to overflow in your life? There's multiple avenues in which you want to do. I was driving today, and I was a poem or a song or something was coming in, and I was like, I feel alive. I am well. I am wealthy. My life feels alive, or something like that. I can't sing, I know, but it just kept bubbling up. It kept bubbling up. It kept bubbling up. I mean, for hours today. Wealthy, I feel alive. I'm well and wealthy. I feel alive. I'm living a great life. And it just kept bubbling up. And I was just like, I receive it. I receive it. Whatever that is for me, whatever I see on the horizon, I receive whatever that is, because God has his best interest at heart for me, just like I have my greatest interest at heart for you. And those are my, 3 ways that I know that when it's time for me to upgrade, or when it's time for me to make a choice into the best version of this new identity that I want to choose. Because it's always our choice. We have our free will. I don't have to choose, but I want to choose. I desire to choose. I want to be rooted and grounded in something new. I can't ask for change and don't want to choose change. And that's one thing we don't do in the crown era. Now, we're not confused. Mm-mm-mm. We have clarity. We know better. We're not in our 20s where we say we won't change, but we want everything to stay the same, because that doesn't happen. It can't happen that way. We can't want change and growth, and then we don't want nothing to change around us. It doesn't work that way. We're not naive anymore. We have our intuitive wisdom, we have our knowledge, we have our experiences. This is our crown era. We know better. So we take those things and possibilities and plans, and we say, we bring it up to you. Give us the wisdom to choose the best choice, whatever that choice is for us, because there's not going to be a wrong choice, because the end of our path is the end of our path. We're going to have the experience in this playground. We're going to play and learn. We're going to grow. We're going to evolve, and we're going to have the best life ever, whatever that means for us. So that's what this video is about today. Those 3 ways that you know when it's time to make a new choice for that new identity. Come on, you guys. We got this. We can do this. The love refill. is in the description. I'm working on something really cool regarding a course. It's going to be my first course, and I'm not going to talk about it a little bit, but it is definitely going to be a little bit of a staple of who I am because people have been asking for it. And I've gotten some feedback from one of my coworkers, and she was like, "Yes, I like that. And can you do this, this, and this?" And I was like, "Okay," because she's in her crown era too. And we was having discussion. So I really desire for more people to come. So go ahead and share this video if this has supported you and helped you in a certain type of way, and you know that you're also in between worlds, that you're at a standstill or you're at a fork in the road and you have to make that decision. Those are the three ways. When someone tells you you've already changed, then receive it, take it. You know what I'm saying? Your intuition is telling you, make the decision. Okay. I love you guys so much. I have your greatest interest at heart. And I see you in the next live or the next recorded video. Bye.